Everybody, please thumbs up the live on your way in. Thumbs up the live. I'm starting a little bit early, so if you're catching a replay, please thumbs up the live. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing lives with a little bit of celebrity news every once in a while to get this channel growing and into the algorithm. So please thumbs up the live if you don't mind. It's free. It only takes a second. We'll get started shortly. Let's get started. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know every time I go live, post a video, or upload a short. With that being said, let's start with Jamie Foxx. Oh my God. It's been months and months since he had that medical emergency. And as you can see, he's out and about, on a boat waving, playing, what's that, pickleball at his house. Um, he helped save a lady's purse. She dropped her purse and he picked it up and gave it to her. He just looks great, and I'm not going to be going with the conspiracy theorists talking about he's a clone and none of that. I'll leave it up to them. I'm just going to say he looks great. I'm glad he's out and about and doing better and things like that. So, um, glad to see him out and about and glad to see that he's doing better. Um, and also, Madonna had a medical emergency where she's in the ICU. She is out of the hospital and she had to cancel her tour till October, but I'm glad that she is doing much better. And yeah, she said she felt bad that she had to post her tour, but her health should be, and she said, is her number one priority. So, hopefully the fans will understand. And get a refund or ask for or wait till October so they can see her. So let's get on to hold on one second. Give me one second. Oh, let's talk about Aretha Franklin. She passed away in 2018 with no will. Of course, family has been battling out in court about her assets or what have you, but they have found a will that is valid. They found it in her couch or sofa, whatever you want to call it. Um, and so it's a big win for two of her sons. So they have found a will because the family, when she passed away, they could not find a will. So the family has been battling it out in court. So hopefully things will get better in that family. Like people always say, money is the root of all evil, and it just families should not fight over money because for one, that's not going to bring your mom back. Um, and I believe her estate is worth $6 million as of right now. So yeah, that's pretty sad. And we're gonna move on to Larsa Pippen. She talks about how she was embarrassed because Michael Jordan said that he didn't approve of the relationship. Listen, we all want the person that we're in a relationship with, their parents to like us. But guess what? That's not always going to happen. And guess what? You shouldn't worry about it. If he's okay with dating you and being with you, if his parents don't like you, don't worry about it. You know, you're dating him, you're not dating them. So like I said, just be yourself, and maybe they'll come around. But I would say to anybody that's in a relationship, of course we want their parents to like us. Anybody we date, whether it's man or woman, we want their parents to like us. But that's not gonna happen every time. So it's your choice if either you want to keep the relationship going or you want to end it. But for me, at this point in my life, I don't care if his parents likes me or not. Yes, I would love that. I mean, there's really nothing not to like about me. I think I'm a good person, not to toot my own horn, but yes, it's people make a big deal about parents liking you, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. It could be for any reason. It could be for a stupid reason. It could be for a valid reason. Who knows? But at the end of the day, you guys are dating each other, not your parents. But let's take a look and listen to what she said. Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, talk about this. And also, I just find it, don't you find it kind of weird? Scottie Pippen's ex wife is dating Michael Jordan, who he's friends with and who he was on the team with. She's dating his son. That just seems so weird to me, but whatever makes them happy. But let's take a listen to what they had to say.
The article came out, he texted me again and said that he never said hell no. That's not what the implications were. But I do feel like when the headline dropped, obviously we knew it was coming, but when the headline on TMZ came out, I feel like you were a little nervous. Well, because I feel like, from day one, we've been literally, I felt like our parents were like not in a bad situation about us. I think like it's not ideal. Like for Larsa to be with Marcus or Marcus to be with Larsa. And I think in the beginning, it was a lot of shock value to it. Our families in the beginning, would have rather us not be together. Right. I think it was something that just happened organically. Yeah. But I do feel like you were nervous just because of how often you take stock in your relationships. And so I think a part of you thought maybe, was I telling you all the full truth? And well, I feel like it's, it's a situation. Yeah, no, and simultaneously, I'm dying laughing. Yeah, you thought it was funny. It was hilarious to me, just because I didn't think it was funny. There's nothing funny about it. I know my dad, right? And I know, obviously my whole family, we're all competitive. The Jordans, like, part of our DNA is to talk shit, and it gets us going, it gets us motivated. And so when I saw it immediately, I thought, like, he's playing, he's being joking, he's laughing, he's, just being playful. He's, a little lit, maybe out to Sincoro, walking out of Matignon. And so, I didn't put too much weight into it, but I know that it made you a little nervous. And so when he texted and called and obviously wanted to make sure we didn't take things the wrong way, I think it helped you feel a little more at ease. And obviously he thought of the timing. His goal has always been to, stay clear of our relationship. I think, look, at the root of it all, obviously, is my dad's relationship with your ex, Scottie. And so, obviously we never talk about that. And I don't think that my dad wanted to comment on that. There's always that narrative, that the rumor that I'm dating you in some sort of way to get back at whatever was said. And so I think, if my dad comes out and says yes, he's fueling that narrative of, okay, whatever. But I think he said no, just in a joking way, knowing that, how Jordans play around. And so I thought it was funny from the jump, but obviously we had to talk about it and kind of iron some things work our way through that one. Yeah. And so I guess how we found out about it, we were in bed, and obviously my dad called and texted, and then TMZ dropped the story. And so you knew it was going to go viral right away? No, I didn't. I kind of felt like, oh, okay, no one's going to pick this up because it was like, whatever. Yeah. But
it literally went everywhere. And I was kind of like, I think people started to think that online they were saying that I was lying, that I lied and said, our parents are fine. Because I was doing interviews and I was literally saying, like, both of our families are fine. When I would say that, I felt like I didn't embellish that. I was like, they're fine. They want us to be happy. And I would always say that our parents both want us to be happy. And if we make each other happy, then it's great.
Yeah.
But I do understand that it's not awkward for us to be together because it's us, but it probably is awkward for my ex and your dad.
For sure.
Because they have their own like relationship or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of that. You weren't a part of that.
Exactly.
So I feel like for them, it probably is weird. It probably is weird for your dad,
Yeah.
and I can't be mad or like, I understand.
Yeah. And I think, obviously we talked, your sister called you at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody called both of us.
Well, everybody called us, yeah.
Because it was so far, it was like out of left field. And that was one of the things that I talked to him about was like, it just, the timing was terrible. I feel like obviously with our podcast, us doing interviews.
Yeah.
I just, obviously, I've been on vacation with my dad's side of the family. And, we've talked about your and my relationship. And so, if there was ever any true red flags or cause for pause, I would have heard about it by now, and I haven't. They haven't, obviously everybody supports in different ways, but I think the main thing is as long as I'm happy, you're happy, they're happy. And, that's kind of the root of it all. I texted my brother and my sister because I knew my sister was with my dad. And so I was like, man, what the hell? How did y'all let this happen? And that's my thing.
Let's stop right there. Like I said, she called it what Michael Jordan said, traumatizing and this, that, and other. That's being a little dramatic. Like I said, you want the parents to like you, but at the end of the day, it might not happen. So you need to make the decision whether you want to keep the relationship going or you want your parents to control your life and you have to be the one to live your life. So with that being said, let's move on. Madonna wants an apology from the security guard that kind of pushed her or slapped her glasses off of the basketball player. I forgot what his name was. Let me see. But Madonna, don't force an apology on somebody. Let them do it on their own because it'll be more genuine. Force an apology is like, okay, I need an apology, and they just say it just because. Let him or his security guard come out and issue an apology whenever they feel that they're ready, and that might never happen. And you just might have to just move on without an apology. And that will be that. 1 second. Well, I'm just now seeing this one. Selena's father suing cruise ship over Selena tribute trip. The father of late music icon Selena is going after a cruise company claiming he had no right to set sail as a tribute cruise to his daughter and her legacy. That's crazy. But yes, he is suing the cruise ship. Wow. And also, Cardi Kardashian has been looking great. She is showing off her baby bump. She looks beautiful with her baby bump. I'm happy for her and her husband. I think they've been trying for a long time, and they announced that they're having a boy. And yeah, she's been posting her baby bump, every other day, and she looks great. With that being said, oh, and also, dang, I'm getting all this news. Love and Hip Hop star Mama D injured in hit and run. Wow. She went out to I don't know if you guys watch little Love and Hip Hop, but that's Scrappy's mom, Mama D. She was going shopping and she ended up in an ambulance after somebody allegedly slammed into her parked car and then drove off. That's crazy. They have a picture of her car and her injuries. Hope that you are doing well, Mama D. Prayers out to you and your family. I hope you get well soon. With that being said, that is all the news that I have for you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on a notification bell so you know every time I go live, upload a video or short. Have a good evening. Bye.